You're doing something 99% of people wouldn't even think about doing. You're starting an e-commerce business. I'm going to show you the 5 simple steps to launch your e-commerce empire. Now, achieving success as an e-commerce company isn't something that happens by chance. It's a science. How do I know this? Well, I'm the CEO of LaunchBoom, where we've guided over 1,000 creators to turn their product ideas into successful businesses using the power of crowdfunding. What I'm about to share today will help you go from zero to knowing more about starting an e-commerce business than the vast majority of the world. So don't forget about me when you make the cover of Forbes. Step 1 to starting an e-commerce business is finding the right product. This is where most people get stuck, but don't worry, I'll show you how to get on the right track. Imagine you're a detective, but instead of fingerprints, you're looking for clues that will help you hunt down the next big product. The best place to start is to identify a problem that needs solving. What keeps people up at night? What frustrates them? How can your product solve their problem? I found the best way to do this is to start with a problem you have directly experienced. This gives you a personal connection to the solution. That way, you're already channeling the mindset of future customers. Take the case of Subminimal, a rising star in the e-commerce world. My team and I helped them sell over $773,000 worth of their NanoFoamer Pro product in just 30 days. They spotted a problem: lackluster home coffee experiences. No barista, no fun latte art, just the bitter aftertaste of disappointment. So they created a machine that brought the specialty coffee shop experience into your home. Here's how. Brainstorming, and more brainstorming. Think about ways that are currently being used to solve the problem. Then ask yourself, what's wrong with them? How could you make a product that provides a better solution? Let your creativity run wild, but remember, not all ideas are winners. To sift through the heap of ideas, use sources like Trend Hunter and Google Trends. These tools can help you uncover trending products and gauge market demand. Then use Reddit, Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok to find passionate communities that you can build a product around. Once you find a product that excites you, you need to make sure it's economically viable. So consider factors like size, fragility, regulations, and perishability when narrowing down your list. You don't want to be shipping fragile glass products or giant smart refrigerators worldwide. Trust me. All right, you've got your product idea, but now it's time to dig deep into the competition and understand your potential customers. Step 2 is all about researching your competition and customers. You finally know what you're going to sell, but now you need to know who else is playing in that same sandbox. Start by doing a quick Google search and clicking through the competitors on the first 2 pages. Look at some best of blog posts, then dive into popular e-commerce sites like Amazon. These treasure troves are where you'll find trending products and gather inspiration. You'll also want to conduct a competitor analysis to scope out the competition, understand the market, and identify unique selling propositions. Take notes of their product design, website copy, ads, and social media. That way, you have a better understanding of what's out there and you can stand out with your product. So analyze your market demand using tools like Google Trends and Google's Keyword Planner to get a sense of the demand out there for products like yours. And don't just peek at the competition, spy on your potential customers too. They're the ones that you want to buy your product, so it's best to know what they like and how they think when it comes to products like yours. Just ask Dominic from Subminimal. He spent a lot of time researching the homemade milk frother market from both a competitor and customer standpoint. This helped him brew up an irresistible recipe for success. When it comes to researching your customers, platforms like BuzzSumo can be your best friend. Platforms like these help you gauge social engagement and interest levels so you can learn what speaks to the people you want to sell your product to. With your competitive research done, it's time to whip up a business plan. Well, kind of. Business plans are boring, outdated, and frankly a waste of time. I recommend using something like the Lean Canvas, which deconstructs your business plan into a 1-page, easy-to-read document. A written business plan will keep you on track with your launch and help you share your vision and ideas with your future customers. It should focus on the most important parts of your business, including descriptions of the top problems you solve, how you solve those problems, what makes you unique, and who your early customers are. Again, try to keep this document simple and concise. Think of it as a way to clarify your strategy, identify potential roadblocks, and plan your execution. But don't let perfectionism hold you back from putting the plan into action. All right, step 3, time to create your brand. This isn't just about picking a snazzy name and logo. Your brand is your promise to your customer. It's what you stand for and how you will be identified by customers and within your market. So choose a brand name. Pick something memorable that's sure to stick in people's minds. If you need some help getting the wheels turning, check out some free brand name generators. Then make sure to secure that domain name. The ideal domain name can be difficult to grab because there are so many businesses out there, so start looking for yours as soon as you're happy with your brand name. Make sure it's available, easy to spell, and reflects your brand's identity. Once you've got the name down, it's time to craft your logo. Invest in a professionally designed logo because, let's be real, a logo drawn by your cousin Larry might not cut it. At the same time, you definitely don't have to spend a fortune on your first logo. Let's take Subminimal for example. The name has a nice ring to it. It's simple, easy to say, and is kind of catchy. As a brand that focuses on creating beautiful, at-home coffee products with minimal design, they decided to go with a name and logo that captures that mission. So craft a logo that symbolizes your story. And of course, you gotta make it pop. Then it's time to set up shop both legally and financially. Register your business, set up a dedicated business bank account, and wrap your head around those tax regulations. Trust me, you do not want the tax man knocking on your door. Shh, hold on a second. By the way, if you want to go even deeper into everything I'm teaching you in this video, you should check out my book, Crowdfunding. This book will teach you how to go from a product idea to a successful e-commerce business. It's actually the best-selling book in the world on crowdfunding with 4.7 out of 5 stars from 236 reviews, and I just released the new edition in August of 2023. Anyway, you can get it on Kindle, print, or even audiobook that I recorded myself. I'll leave a link for you to check it out in the corner of this video and in the description below. All right, let's get back into it. It's getting real now because we're getting closer to launch, but before you do, you need a crystal clear shipping strategy. So step 4 is all about choosing the right one. Free shipping or flat rate, fancy packaging or the eco choice. Shipping's not just about logistics, it takes a lot of strategy. Think about who's paying for shipping, what the rates will be, packaging, customs declarations, labeling, and whether you need fulfillment warehouses. As a new e-commerce business, you need to figure out how best to get your product in the homes of paying customers far and wide. You can even consider shipping products yourself and store your first couple of orders in your garage. I mean, that's what Jeff Bezos did at the beginning, right? But eventually you're going to want to look into renting a warehouse and hiring an employee or hiring a 3PL. These are companies that handle all the packaging and shipping for you. And keep your eyes on those key performance indicators, also known as KPIs. They'll tell you if you're navigating the shipping seas like a pro, or if you need to anchor down and rethink your path to successful shipping. Okay, last step before you launch. We're almost there, but the groundwork isn't over yet because step 5 is all about how to market your brand. So your store is ready, but how will you catch those eyeballs? Well, one way is through search engine optimization, aka SEO. This should be something you think about before you actually launch your online store. Your website should be Google's best pal. Think blog content, keywords, and meta tags. And structure your site and pages for Google and other search engines to find you. Next up, digital marketing. Use paid advertising, tap into influencer sponsorships, build that email list, and master social media marketing. But whether you're partnering with influencers or crafting clickable ads, focus on one paid and one organic channel first. Consistency is the secret weapon to marketing success. Look where your customers are hanging out and then hone in on those channels. Meta ads and growing an Instagram account are two channels that have a symbiotic relationship, so I highly recommend looking there first. Just remember, it's not all about posting, it's about engaging people and potential customers. So be that brand that listens and talks with their network, not one that just tries to sell stuff. But wait, there's more. The biggest mistake e-commerce entrepreneurs make is not validating their idea with crowdfunding. Crowdfunding isn't just about getting cash, it's about getting validation for your business idea too. Subminimal didn't just wake up as a thriving home coffee business, they raised over $773,000 through crowdfunding first. They validated their business model by confirming there was a market of interested customers waiting for the perfect cup of coffee.
Shut up and take my money.
So consider starting a crowdfunding campaign. It's a smart way to test the market without a massive initial investment. If your campaign succeeds, you'll have an eager audience ready to support your business as you transition to e-commerce. But remember, crowdfunding isn't a walk in the park. It takes focus and a well-executed marketing strategy. Craft a compelling story, build a community before you launch, and hit the ground running with a campaign that gets people as excited about your product as you are. Because if you create a campaign that strikes a chord, you've got a golden ticket to the e-commerce money-making factory. Lastly, if launching your product is a priority and you're serious about investing time, money, and energy into making it a success, my team and I would love to chat. Just click the link on this video or in the description below, fill out a few questions, and I'll get you connected to the right expert on my team. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you learned something in this video, I'd really appreciate it if you give the video a big old like. If you want more stuff like this, subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all next week.